Hello, everybody. Today I am very excited to share my summer research with you guys and tell you about my internship in Costa Rica. So let's dive into it. I'm Kira McArthur. I am a senior at Texas A&M University in Galveston. I'm pursuing a major in marine biology with a minor in diving technologies and methods. I applied for a summer internship that would increase my skills academically in data collection and also professionally as a scuba diver, as that's part of my academic journey as well. As you can see in this picture, I'm becoming acquainted with one of my favorite subjects. She is a 9-kilo hawksbill sea turtle that we were able to study off the coast of Costa Rica. So just to highlight my enthusiasm for our research endeavors centered around these remarkable creatures. My internship was on the beautiful coast of Playa del Coco in Costa Rica. The beach was nothing short of gorgeous, and the ocean was just full of life. Truly one of the most astounding places to dive and explore the underwater realm. Rich Coast Diving is a dive shop in this local small coastal town. They offer several dive courses and trainings. They support citizen science endeavors through the help of local marine biologists, and they spend their time guiding divers from all around the world on breathtaking underwater excursions to see some of the planet's most intriguing wildlife. That being said, this was not particularly a relaxing vacation for me. Um, we all grew immensely in our abilities to adapt to changing and less than ideal circumstances, from rough seas and currents on some days to floods and storms on other days to collapsing roofs on other days, and a host of various learning experiences. Truly, some of the best experiences and some of the most growth happened over the summer. Throughout my internship, I had the privilege of working alongside some brilliant and passionate people from all over the world. Rich Coast Diving became the place that fostered such rich relationships and memories. I had the privilege to work alongside my mentor and field supervisor, Celine Montfort, pictured to the left of me in this lower picture, and standing beside me in this video.
Take a shot and have the tissue.
I
will give you this. So I have to replace the tip.
This brief video shows myself in the orange shirt and Celine standing beside me in the red shirt. We're holding onto the ceiling for stability as the seas were a little rocky on that day. I had the opportunity as well to work alongside Danielle Arauz and Randall Arauz. Randall is in this video doing an interview with Hannah MD for Terra X, which is a wildlife TV show. Yeah. So about the internship, my internship was made up of two complementary halves. A 3-month dive master training program, along with several excursions dedicated to research, alongside biologists Randall Arauz and his son Danielle. Here I'll introduce the dive master training half. As a dive master trainee, alongside my coworkers and close friends, we were engaged in trainings in different dive technologies in various environments. We were able to refine our skills in deep water, which counts as anything deeper than 30 meters or 99 feet. We were able to practice in extremely limited visibility. We practiced different skills such as fish identification, compass navigation, photography, and even diving at night. So the ultimate goal of this part of the internship was to develop our professional diving skills and to be able to lead any group of people on a dive in the ocean. This includes giving a thorough and safe pre-dive briefing, guiding the dive underwater, being a leader in that sense, and creating just a memorable experience for the guests. And on our days off, we spent our time enjoying dives in bright blue water with vibrant corals and friendly fish, and unfortunately, even more friendly and kind of scary moray eels. So the second complementary half of my internship involved my participation in citizen science research with Randall and Danielle Arauz. I was primarily involved with the research being gathered on hawksbill sea turtles. For this research, the lead investigator, whether Randall or Danielle, would secure a turtle encountered on a dive, led by myself or led by another dive master, depending on the day. Once the turtle was appropriately secured, my role as a dive master was to manage a slow, controlled ascent to the surface, as pictured in this middle picture, to ensure that all of us, including the turtle, reached the boat safely and stress-free. I had to focus on the timing and the buoyancy of bringing our researcher and the turtle to the surface. On the boat, we then measured the length and width of the turtle's carapace or shell, and then carefully weighed the turtle. And this video right here shows one of the methods. This juvenile female weighed approximately 9 kilos. More impressively, that was not captured in this video, she happened to be an individual that was identified and tagged several months prior. So we got to compare these measurements and see that she is in fact growing. So yes, for this project, a small, uniquely coded tag was placed on a turtle before release, allowing researchers to identify her again if she is encountered in the future. This is known as capture-recapture tagging. By comparing measurements and sighting data from multiple captures, scientists can gain valuable insights into the health of hawksbill populations in Costa Rica's coastal ecosystems. And that's exactly what this research was contributing to. Other vital important implications include habitat use and migration patterns. This data is directly used to address the questions of how and where. How do we protect these species, and where do they need protection? It makes no sense to create a federally protected marine area where there is no evidence that key species, such as hawksbills, are actually using that location. This research is of utmost importance because it helps us identify the locations where these key species actually are existing, are actually migrating to and from, living in, feeding in, breeding in. So that is why this research is of the utmost importance over the interests of commercial fishing and the messy business of politics if we want to protect our oceans and these valuable key species. This internship and research experience greatly expanded my professional knowledge, skills, and abilities. I was able to gain a deeper understanding of marine ecosystem dynamics and species interdependence. I also learned of the ecological importance of indicator species such as hawksbill sea turtles and even the white-tip reef sharks. I was able to acquire hands-on experience with capture-recapture tagging to contribute to long-term monitoring. I became more comfortable and proficient as a scuba diver with the ability to lead and instruct other divers. Overall, I gained the ability to strengthen my leadership and organizational abilities during collaborative research activities. Personally, my attitudes and characteristics have changed through the course of this internship as well. This internship helped me cultivate greater patience and respect for the process of scientific research and data collection. I gained confidence in my abilities to contribute meaningfully to professional fieldwork. My empathy for wildlife was deepened, helping me to view animals not just as research subjects, but as vital members of interconnected ecosystems. I was able to connect with all sorts of people from different parts of the world and participate in different cultures. For example, living with a roommate from England and living with a roommate from Australia strongly deepened my sense of sarcasm. But in all seriousness, living and working with people from around the world taught me how to communicate across different perspectives and how to grow in my appreciation for the diversity of thinking, truly gaining some of my most valuable friendships. Working alongside these brilliant scientists and passionate ocean lovers was an experience that helped foster my passion for marine conservation and helped me develop practical data collection skills to help me in future careers. As I'm personally striving for a career in underwater data collection and conservation research, I am able to look back on these experiences with gratitude as each day brought me closer to my passion and my dream job. I strengthened my underwater observation and data collection skills, which is essential for advanced research diving. I had the opportunity to participate in the instructor training course led by Niels and Celine to earn my dive instructor rating, which is a significant professional development in careers as a scuba diver. This Science Influencers program allowed me to practice translating scientific findings into public understanding through publishing graphics and various social media outreach projects. And as a leader and organizer, I strengthened my problem solving and adaptability in unpredictable field conditions. And with that, I want to thank my mentor, Celine and Niels, for their leadership and compassion through Rich Coast diving. I want to thank my close friends and fellow interns for the shared experience and camaraderie. And I want to thank Dr. Leggett, Dr. Gestel, and Dr. Wigenbach for their contribution to the wonderful Science Influencers program. Thank you.